How to make 200 a day is the subject of today's video. So in this video, I will close some windows for my data. I want to have a slightly larger screen. This video will not concern those with a small account of 100 because as a coach, I can never advise someone to want to make 200 with a 100 account. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. It's very possible, but it's very dangerous. Why? Because I have seen many people make even more than that. But since the training is aimed at a large number of people, there are those who will be stronger than others, and some will be weaker. So that's why I don't advise anyone to want to make $200 a day with a $100 account, but already for people with a $1,000 account, it's very easy. 2,000, 3,000, even amounts up to 5,000. So you just need to divide your profits into several parts. For example, 200 is 20 times 10. So 200 is 40 times 5. 200 is 10 times 20. With the scalping strategy, we can, for example, set the pips to 10 pips. For example, if we have a $1,000 account, we will have a lot of 1. That means per position, we will start making $10. And if, for example, you really have enough time, you already have a maximum of 2 hours. And on M1, as you know, there are several opportunities per day. I give the example, for instance, on today's date, we are June 20th. If we count June 20th, we subtract 5 hours and all. Let's assume you start trading at 6 o'clock. Or you start trading at 6 o'clock. And then, as you observe, you will notice that each arrow you see has an increasingly upward trend. So, this arrow here could close here. This downward trend, this. And then you will realize that by the time the day ends, we will already be over $200. For example, if I entered here, I make my 10 pips, that's already $10 that I have cashed in. If I entered here, for example, and I close somewhere here because I favor one signal, one trade per signal. So if I entered here, other people could enter here to take advantage, having 3 signals. But I try to minimize risks a bit. I take one signal, I wait for the closure to open another signal. Already here, I have $20. From here, it can close here. I have $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80. And then you will realize until the day can completely end. The day is not over yet. It is 2 p.m. And if you count the number of opportunities that have presented themselves today, we are already over $200. To be completely, for those who don't have enough time, for example, if I placed a lot of 2.00 for a 1,000 account to reach dollars, it will wait. It only takes 10 signals to reach 200. Why do I talk about making now 200 per day? It is possible to make 500 or even less. It depends on your targets. For example, it is better to want to generate an income. Regular, in the sense that a person with 100 can aim to make 10 a day or 20 a day. And with margins, you have the possibility to trade on Saturdays and Sundays. For example, a person with 100 can start taking 20 a day, which would give them a salary of 600. That's making 600%, which is huge in trading. Or you might say that now I will only make 10 a day and realize how significant trading is. Here in Kinshasa, people prefer to do taxi business. They are willing to spend $5,000 to buy a Toyota taxi. And this taxi can generate about $15 a day. In a month, they would have $450 from their $1,500. A person like that is happy and dances in those $15 a day. Sometimes the driver might lie to you. There will be breakdowns, and there will be traffic agents who might block the car, seize the car for infractions, and all that. But with trading already, with $100, you have the possibility of achieving the same return as a person who invested $5,000. A person, for example, you have $100, you say that I will start making $15 a day. That's about 15 positions of $1, $1, $1 if you have enough time with you. A person even with $500, that's already huge. a person who has $500 who will only make $20 a day. With $500, you have the lot of 0.5, which is $5 per position. You just need 2 to 4 positions in a day. 5, 5, 5 for $20. With $500, you can earn more than someone who maybe invested $5,000 to buy a car for taxi driving. That's why at the beginning I said that trading is among the businesses where profitability comes more quickly than others. But one might think it's easy with the words that I can easily make 200 with an account of 1,000, or even 2 or 10 with an account of 100. It's very easy in words. In practice, it's difficult. Why? I will really tell you the truth. I have coached several people. The problem is discipline. That's what will kill you. It's an element where I say it's the only thing I cannot control in my learners, in my students. I can easily show you the technical part. But the emotional part, I cannot control you. Even if I teach you to put it into practice, it will depend on you. So for example, today you have a target of making $20 on a $100 account. Today you achieve it. Tomorrow you achieve it. And how do you say, why limit it to $20? Sometimes you wait for the $20 for a few hours. You start the day at 8 a.m., maybe by 10 or 11 a.m., you have already reached your target. So much so that you want to abuse it, so much so that you want to make more. You might think, I made 20, I can add something to buy something to eat. But no. When you decide to do something, for example, you say, I give myself a target of making 20 or 200 a day. You reach your target, you close the computer and move on to something else. Or if you want to trade, you close your real account, switch to your demo account to start practicing, to open positions there to see if you are wrong or not. So that's how we will start to evolve. It's possible. With a small account, $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, to have a daily and regular income. That's how we manage to live with trading. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.